Hello class. Today we are going to learn about the process of photosynthesis. And we're going to learn all about this process through this great short screencast that you can watch at home and you can even watch it with your parents. Okay, now photosynthesis may sound like this big huge word, but it's actually pretty simple. You can even divide this word into two separate parts. So let's do that. Take a look. What is photosynthesis? Photo is actually the Greek word for light. And synthesis means putting together, which explains exactly what photosynthesis is. It is using light to put things together. Now, you may have noticed that all animals and humans eat food, but plants don't eat anything. Photosynthesis is how plants eat. They use this process to make their own food. And since they don't move around to find food, plants stay in one place since they can make their food anywhere as long as they have three things. And those three things are carbon dioxide, water, and light. Alright, so let's just review really quickly. Photo is the Greek word for light, and synthesis means putting together, which means that photosynthesis is a process in which plants convert sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into food, energy, oxygen, and water. And once again, this is how plants eat. So let's go over some key vocabulary really quickly. The first word I want to talk about is chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is a green substance that gives plants their color. It absorbs energy from sunlight, which a plant then uses to make food. And stomata, these are very small holes in the surface of a plant. Oxygen and carbon dioxide enter and exit through the stomata. Now, this is how plants breathe, using these very small holes. And when I say very small, I mean microscopic. So that means that if you take a leaf and you look at it, you wouldn't be able to see the stomatas with your regular basic human eye. You would actually have to put it under a microscope and magnify it in order to see these very small holes. But just because they're very small holes, that doesn't mean that they're not important. This is how the plant breathes. And by having the opportunity to breathe in the carbon dioxide and release the oxygen, this is how the plants receive their nutrients, and this is how we receive our oxygen so that we can survive here on Earth. So let's take a look at this photo here. Now this explains the process of photosynthesis. It starts here with the water being absorbed from the roots and entering into the plants. And then we have here our sun, which is giving the plant light energy. Now here we have our other vocabulary word, chlorophyll. And remember, chlorophyll traps the light and traps this light energy in order to make food, in order to give the plant its nutrients. Now once the plant is able to receive its nutrients, also we can't forget carbon dioxide also enters through the stomata of the leaves. So with the light, water, and carbon dioxide, the plant receives all of the nutrients it needs to grow. And then it's able to release out oxygen and also some sugar. And as we all know, we need this oxygen here in order to survive on Earth. Alright? So these are some things you need to know about photosynthesis. This happens to every plant and even some bacteria and algae too. Without photosynthesis, plants wouldn't exist. And here's the thing, without plants, humans wouldn't exist because plants are what give us the oxygen that we need to breathe here on Earth. So why don't we just go back really quickly just to make sure we all understand. Once again, photosynthesis is a process in which plants convert sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into food, energy, oxygen, and water. And this is how plants eat. Our key vocabulary, we have here chlorophyll, which is a green substance that gives plant their vibrant, rich green color. And chlorophyll also absorbs the energy from sunlight, which a plant then uses to make its food. And then we also have stomata, which were those very small microscopic holes in the surface of a plant. And these holes allow oxygen and carbon dioxide to enter and exit. Okay? And if we go back to our diagram, we're able to see that the water, the light, and the carbon dioxide are trapped into the plant. And then once the plant receives its nutrients, it then releases out oxygen into the atmosphere that we humans benefit greatly from, because without plants, we would not have enough oxygen to survive the atmosphere of Earth. Now down here is this great YouTube video of the photosynthesis song. I have it attached to this Prezi, and of course this Prezi is going to be available on our class website. So if you guys are reviewing the Prezi and you're still thinking, there's some things about this I'm still not understanding, I want you guys to take the time out and to review and really pay attention to the details of the photosynthesis song. It's very fun, and it's another way for you guys to absorb the information and hopefully retain it, okay? So this is our screencast on photosynthesis and the process in which we humans receive our oxygen in order to survive. If you have any questions, you can always email me or ask me any questions while we're in class. Have a great day, guys.